your arms to a brother, because you could be embarrassing that brother.
Right.
You know?
Also, you can make it to a point where a brother might not want to ask you, or if you say you need any money, he might say might say shit because he know you gonna later, go ahead and announce that shit.
Right.
So sometimes a brother say he needs something, he might need something, but he might just not announce it to fucking you.
Right.
And then be like, why didn't you tell me you needed some money or something like that? Right. If you would have just told me,
The spirit of self will reveal it. And then he said, do it in secret, man. Just like, brother walk up, and I know you need something. You throw the brother hand real quick and keep going. Keep going your way, man. Don't say later on, or just bringing that shit up later on is some bullshit. You know what I mean?
That's women shit.
That's women shit. That's some moist shit.
That's being
like Corey Holcomb say, that's some moist shit.
That's being an Esau giver. Because they always say you being an Indian giver, but the Indians they ain't never take nothing back from them.
No.
The Esauites, as I call them,
right?
They the ones that so-called wreak war on them, and then severed them off in concentration camps, and then said, you know what, we gonna just move y'all over here. We gave y'all that, but we gonna take that back, and y'all gonna move over there. And then the Indians be like, but it's in this, it's in this decree, you know what I'm saying, this treaty, and he'll be like, well, hey. Constantly coming up with amendments to bend those laws, taking what they gave them back. They Esau givers.
Right.
Hey, and that's the pride of the so-called white man, because he made them sign legislations in languages that they didn't even understand.
Exactly.
And he made them sign treaties in languages that they didn't even understand.
Right.
And when they finally came to the realization of what the so-called white man was doing, they're like, hey, we want our land back. But the pride of the so-called white man is that he came in and he made them sign something that they didn't even completely understand.
Yeah. Right, and that's the deception of the so-called white man. He's the big deceiver out of the whole earth. That's why they call him Satan, man. Adversary, man. Adversary. He's against us. Shaitan. He's contrary, man. He comes to us because he know we don't. He'll come against us because like when he pull us over, he know we don't know the damn law. Exactly. He knows that shit. He know we just trying to survive. He knows if I take them from reading these laws that we have, they'll be ignorant of the law. We could just fuck them up every time they can. They know when we sign a contract for a contract for a house. It's some damn predatory loan and shit. They know niggas don't really. They take advantage of us, man. Esau's a goddamn rich man, but everything he did to us, he's gonna get paid back. And what's so messed up about it? They know that they gonna get paid back. They know that we know in their spirit they know there has to be something that's gonna have to happen to them for all the wickedness that they committed against all these people, especially the Israelites. That's why it says they hate the whore. Because America and the whole Edomite genre, or England and all those kingdoms, especially there's only this one. That's why they all hated the whore. They want to destroy this bitch because they played their ass too.
Yeah, exactly.
They played her. So that's why in that thing with Psalms 83:1, it was saying all the people that come against you, they come against thy hidden ones. Because Esau's the top one. Esau's the top of the heathen at this moment. He put to the he made it perilous to their ass that they can't even survive themselves. He fucked up Africa. Africans was part of this damn this thing that they came against us, man. But that's where it backfired against their ass. Now at the end of this whole thing, from America fucking up all these other nations, putting them in the IMF and putting them in bondage and playing them and getting all these and taxing the hell out of them and taking shit from them. Now they gonna get paid back in the end when those nuclear missiles come back over here. That's their payback.
Right, and they trying to do as much as they can right now, just so they can say, yeah, okay, you got me, but remember back in my kingdom, I hit you that one time. Right. That's how fucking prideful they are, because they know the worse they do, the more they're gonna get fucked up. But just so they can say, yeah, that's why in slavery I raped your woman. Just say some arrogant ass shit just like that. That's how fucking arrogant, even to his own detriment, he still wants to maintain on his own arrogance. Because if I honestly know that I'm going to go to jail for, let's say, for 10 years or whatever, so I'm not going to keep cussing out the judge hoping that, knowing he might give me, a longer sentence.
Exactly.
Nobody does shit like that. Only a person, a prideful ass, arrogant, stubborn, fucking rebellious, illegitimate, evil fucking twin, red and hairy, leprous cracker would do some shit like that. No other nations do shit like that.
Right.
You had there was this elders made a good analogy, but it brought me to remember the Joe Frazier of George Foreman fight. Now in that fight, you had George Foreman. He was the underdog. Joe Frazier was the favorite, but it was a short fight, and Joe Frazier was getting his ass whooped. Like down goes Frazier, down goes Frazier, down goes Frazier again. He got knocked down 6 times, but he kept coming back up. Like, come on, let's fight. He couldn't even fucking stand straight. But he still wanted to fucking take more punishment. And if it wasn't for the referee stopping it, he would have kept taking more punishment. And that's the same way Esau. He's so fucking prideful. If you ever seen some contests where let's say individual contests, whether it's whether a boxing fight or anything where Edomite's just prideful and he gets beat, he gets red. He gets so fucking upset when he loses. Let's say if it's like a world, let's say the strongest man competition, which I remember, I think it was a dude named O.D. Johnson or O.D. I forgot his name. It was O.D. something, and he was the strongest brother in there. Jake. He was stronger than all those damn Edomites. But the way he won it by a fucking race. Now the world's strongest competition came down to a foot race. Who can carry this thing and run the fastest? Because he was the strongest, but he wasn't the fastest because he was a big, heavy-set dude. So this Edomite could, so they had to make something to where they could feel superior to say that this dude, this white guy, is the world's strongest man. But in reality, he destroyed those Edomites in every other competition. But when it came down to one competition, they just want to make a foot race.
Right.
You got that?
Yeah.
16 and 10, right?
Yep.
Alright, this is Luke chapter 16, verse 10. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much, and he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much.
So if you unfaithful with giving tithes and being brotherly with least,
Or having power.
or having power, how much more unfaithful you gonna be with the kingdom of heaven? You gonna be a niggard in the kingdom of heaven too? Because Yahushua said the law is based on the two greatest laws. The first one's to love Yahweh Hashem Yahushua with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. And the second is to love thy neighbor as thyself. If you loving your neighbor wickedly in the least, how much more? I mean, if you hate your neighbor in this least, how much more you gonna hate your brother in the kingdom, man? You gonna be envying and shit. You gonna be like, well, like say you're the elect, and like this ain't gonna happen. But say you're the elect, you gonna be like talking shit about the people that's not as high as the elect. That's some nigga shit, man.
Hey, you just gotta watch out for brothers like that. who every time they give an arm or something, they gotta make sure they announce something to somebody. You gotta always, because take it from men who actually listen to the elders, who actually been in this thing, because I take from what they say, because some stuff I'm saying I'm not just saying on my own. I'm saying because what was that dude? Was it Jamaica or Haiti? The dude that was getting the tithe money? Was it Haiti or Jamaica where the dude was getting the tithe money?
He was up there in Jamaica.
Oh, okay. The Jamaican dude, he was getting tithe money. He was playing brothers. Now just because you got a garment and you say GMS doesn't make you necessarily, you a brother, because you got niggas that crept in unawares. That's going to be part of the scriptures. You know, so watch out for brothers like that. You know, they soon as they receive give some alms, they want to make sure that they announce it, tell somebody.
Trinidad.
Yep. Trinidad.
It was Trinidad.
Trinidad.
Right.
Forgot. The name escaped.
It